This one's gonna hurt, isn't it? Fuck. Hey, hi ho, and howdy everybody. My name is Shannon Elshook, and welcome. Fuck, I'm still fucked up. Damn it. I'm so sorry. I literally just came off of recording on Ohana, as I always do, because I always record them in order. Episode 10 fucked my existence up. Real bad. A lot. It hurt. I'm tearful in the eyes. Fuck. I just realized this week is gonna be rough because Plastic Memories made me cry. Thankfully fucking Ruby didn't this time. That was last week. But Plastic Memories made me cry. Steins Gate made me upset, but it didn't make me cry. Fucking No Game No Life Zero fucking murdered me. Oh my god. If you haven't watched that, number one, watch that fucking movie because that movie is dope as shit. Probably wouldn't hurt to watch the show first, but I mean, really, it's you could probably get by without it. Point is, watch it because it's fucking good. Also, then watch my reaction, and just see 40 minutes of me bawling my fucking eyes out. So, booyah, that's fun. Anyway, that happened, and then the next day is fucking Anohana, which is just me. Because that show, if you're unaware, Anohana is what I would only describe as an emotional clusterfuck packaged up in a very, very adorable, beautiful picture. It's just a magical little time that wants to just pull you apart directly at the heart. And now we're doing this. Now we're doing this show. We're doing what is apparently most people, or at least anyone who's ever pointed it out to me, is favorite episode in the show. So no doubt I will bawl my eyes out. Especially since I know we can't be getting too far off from things I should be very afraid of. Again, I mentioned many times before, but I did get spoiled on stuff long before I ever started the show, because it's the internet. Again, there is one thing from this show in particular that obviously I got spoiled on, because the internet is the internet, and the internet gives zero fucks about spoilers and loves their memes. Point is, so I know that's coming up eventually. We got to be getting there, and the thing is I'm very afraid that being spoiled on it isn't going to save me from the pain and suffering. So, cool. Yeah. And again, just whenever you hear someone say anything is their favorite episode, that means one of two things. Either you're going to have a ton of fun, it's going to be a great, wonderful, awesome time, or you're going to want to die. Maybe a little hype in there too, but you're going to either want to die or you're going to be very, very happy. And considering it's ReZero, I'm not voting on that first one. Wait, you get the fuck I'm saying. You get the fuck I'm saying. Anyway, point is, what happened in the last episode? Some stuff went down. There was the big whale. Rem jumped and then disappeared off of the face of reality, apparently. So that's ass. Then Subaru was like, I'm gonna tell Emilia what's up. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, witch bitch. And then Emilia started blood. So that's great. And then we ended with scumbag McDickface being like, I'm gonna rip her apart because I can. And I'm like, if you do that to me, I will fucking stab you in the brain. Like, I will reach into this fucking computer. I will go to another world and just fucking like that to you. I don't give a damn. You think you're a badass? I am too. I'm real. You're fiction, bitch. Get fucked. Because Rem might have stolen my heart from Emilia a little bit, but Emilia is still a perfect angel who deserves to be loved and cared for and not ripped in half into pieces. You fucking cockholster. Point is, that was my opinions. And then Puck did appear, and Ice and Daughter, and I'm a little lost. And again, it makes me reconsider what was going on in episode 15, and I still don't know what the fuck's going on, and we're gonna watch it, so hopefully we'll figure it out, and hopefully I'm not suffering and in pain, but it's ReZero, so I will I don't know if you've noticed this, but that's a theme. It's literally just me crying and being very upset and or disturbed the entire time. Because the people who make this show and who write the book are assholes. Anyway, again, very talented assholes, but fuck them. Sexually and or otherwise. Like, I mean, they probably deserve a little pat on the back and a handy. Point is, they hurt my heart. Anyway, we're gonna get started here with episode 18 of I almost called it Anohana. I still got that shit on my fucking brain. God damn it. We're gonna get started on episode 18 of ReZero from Zero, which is never good when fucking shit from the title is in the it's always a bad sign, because that's and it's always the best episode too. Fucking you place for in the universe, best episode is episode 12. Fucking title place for in the universe. Of course it is, because that's what people do when their shows are like, yeah, we're banking it on this motherfucker. We know this one's gonna be fucking good. Also, real quickly before we get started, I'm sorry I look like a fucking hobo. I'm gonna try and go for just getting the beard out all the way, but I don't want to take the time to. I don't want to shave my face down before I do it, because it's as bad as it'll look with it coming in while I still got the fucked up hair, facial hair. It'll look so much worse if I shave completely, because your boy looks awful clean shaven. It doesn't look good not clean. He just looks bad all the way around, but there's levels of bad. And also everything is done on a new computer now, so hopefully everything works and runs right. If it doesn't, sorry. Fuck. Anyway, we're gonna get started here in 3, 2, 1, go. Hi, we're just right into it, aren't we? God damn. This escalated immediately. I really do not like you. I'm glad to see Puck agrees. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so that is what was going on with that. Huh? God damn. God damn. Okay. It's so good to see you again. But, fucking A. Okay, so Puck is a bit more of a don't fuck with him thing than I realized. So yeah, this has been Shannon's. He talks twice in the whole episode. The series again. So I see why that one is so many of your guys' favorite. I knew that was coming, but I can honestly say that I didn't see it playing out that way. I did not expect that to be just an entire episode of that. I don't really know what to say about that other than I really liked it too, even though it did hurt me a little bit. I don't know. I thought it was. I don't know. I guess I thought it was really beautiful, and it does hurt a bit. But I don't know. I think that I guess maybe was kind of just what I would have wanted it to be, considering what I knew going in. Because again, again, I've mentioned 100 times. I knew the I Love Emilia thing was coming eventually. I mean, I knew that. I'd seen that before. Because the internet is the internet, and it was literally fucking unavoidable when it happened. The only part I ever saw of it though was the actual moment when Rem says I love you, and then when he says I never saw all of the stuff that led up to it. Obviously, I never saw the rest of the show that ever led up to it. Yeah, again, the only other scene I'd ever been spoiled on was the scene where she's chasing him down with the fucking mace. Fucking A, how have times have changed since then, huh? That was a weird crying session too, because fucking Christ, again, I just came off of Anohana, which made me bawl my fucking eyes out, and I did No Game, which made me bawl my fucking eyes out. But I don't know, just like there was a point in there I was just starting to fucking actually just fucking shake. Like I don't know, I really don't know what to say about this other than I also thought it was a very fucking good episode. And again, I like Emilia. I really like her as a character. Way more than I thought I was going to going into the show. Because again, I was 100% Team Rem going in. And then I met Emilia and thought she was great. And I met Rem and I thought she was fine. And then I started thinking she was great. And then she was fucking fantastic. Then goddamn near perfect. And then maybe actually fucking perfect. I don't know. I really like this episode because I think it handled a lot of things very, very well. I liked getting to see a little bit more as to what's going on with Puck and whatnot. It was very satisfying to see Homeboy get fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of enjoyed that a little bit. Fuck that guy. I liked, again, it was a little harsh, but I liked getting to see, because again, Subaru has been, and again, I say this with love, but he's been a thundering douchebag for a good few episodes now. But he was that way for a reason. People are in a lot of people have issues like that, and they need to work through them. And the fact that this episode shows that he can understand, that he can actually see what his problem is, that he can actually see it and overcome it, especially with someone like Rem to help him focus on what's important and realize that you can do better. The amount of growth in this episode, for him especially, is ridiculous. And then, of course, there comes literally everything with Rem. And I don't know if I can add anything to the conversation other than... Again, I don't think I can add anything to the conversation, but... Again, going through the show, starting off, I didn't fully see what the whole big deal with Rem was, because again, the first couple times you meet her, she does come off almost as just like a joke character alongside her sister. Like, oh, it's the twins that are there to be the twins that talk together. Like that's what they are. And then you grow a bit more to see her when she gets her own episode where it focuses, Rem, which focuses all about her backstory and her relationship with her sister and her growing into the person that we go to see, and seeing her die fucking multiple times and what Subaru is willing to do to, counteract that. But like you get very emotionally attached to this person that you're constantly trying to root for, and that constantly gets kicked down, but manages to end up getting pulled up either because it's Subaru's help or because she manages to get through it or whatever. But as you get to know her more, you get to know that there's a really good personality behind there, and there's a good person in that character that you might not expect from just what you get in the very beginning of seeing her. And then you get something like this, which is really kind of hard to... Because again, she's been shown to be cool and a badass and a sweetheart, but it takes a very a very specific kind of person to be able to root for someone despite your own wishes or your own pain, or choosing to put yourself aside for someone else, especially when it's something like that. I don't know. It's just, I have a, I don't know if you've noticed, but when I talk about all my, best girls, my favorite characters out there, they always are very driven in what they do. They believe in what they believe in, and they fucking go for it. Like Ichigo in Frank's is a fucking really strong leader, and she actively does everything that she can to, benefit her team and to do the right thing and to help out the people she cares about. She gets a ton of shit in that show for how much she cares about about Hiro, when all she's trying to do is make things better. And of course, people are going to make mistakes even in then. Rem makes mistakes, and fucking other examples I'll give make mistakes, but even in that, it's their intention to do, their drive to do better always, and to always commit to their growth and their beliefs and their talents or their skills or whatever the case may be, whatever their role is. It's why one of the reasons I enjoy her so much as a character. Is the reason I love Nanami from Sakura so as much as I do, She desperately, more than anything in the world, wants to be a goddamn voice actor, and she's gonna fight through fucking everything, including her own goddamn health and her entire fucking life, to get it. I don't know. And I see a lot of that in Rem, and I don't know. I guess all I can really say here, without going on any longer than I already have, which is far too fucking long, but admittedly I didn't say anything in the goddamn video, so I suppose now would be the time to say something. But I liked Rem going in. I thought she was great later on. I really liked her later. I loved her. And now she definitely deserves all the love that she gets, because again, it takes a very special kind of person to commit so heavily in your beliefs in another person, to be willing to sacrifice your own feelings in that case. And again, that's something that happens every once in a while in anime, obviously, but the curse of the love triangle and all that shit. But I don't know, I think it's an extra level stronger in this one than you'd see in most, because I think there's a bit more to it than just I love Emilia. Rather, it's, making Subaru be the person she knows he can be, rather than, just go get you some of the half-elf lady. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I hope this reaction was okay for you guys. I never really know what to say with stuff like this, and yeah, this one got me a bit. Again, I didn't even really full on tear cry most of the time, but it fucking literally shook me. Yeah. I think that's where I'm going to kind of leave it for now, because I don't know what else to say other than we'll see you guys in the next episode and see where we go from here. Hopefully a better place, hopefully a better something. Thank you guys so much for watching, and especially I want to thank you guys so much for your support on the last couple episodes in particular, starting with episode 15. Again, because we got a little bit of support pretty early on, was one of the most supported shows on the channel, and then it took a bit of a dip as time went on. And then, of course, episode 15 happened, and that's the other big one that I kept constantly hearing about before I even started hearing about this one. I guess that's not true. Been hearing about this one since literally long before I ever watched the show. I just didn't realize it was this one. Yeah, ever since then, there's been a massive amount of support on the channel for this series in particular, and I want to say thank you guys so much for that. I'm never really 100% sure that this is worthy of all the love that you guys give it. It's just me fucking sitting here staring at apparently a blue-haired demon lady talk about how cool she thinks a man who doesn't think he's very cool is. Yeah, so I want to say thank you again for that a ton. Tell me what you guys thought about the episode, about me, about the show, about my fucked up facial hair situation, I guess. It's not great. It really is, especially when you get a full on like that. It's terrible. It's terrible. Subscribe Instagram for more. I suspect there might be a few new people who jump into the show, the series here on the channel because of this. If you're new, hi. I'm sorry for all of that. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I really did enjoy this episode. I think it was incredibly well done. And again, I'm a total sucker. I can just I can watch two people just stand there and talk for a very long time and have a very good time. And apparently also kind of a rough one too, but yeah. Thank you guys. I'm gonna end this one here and I'll catch you guys next week, okay? Fuck. Toodles, doodles, that's my hair all fucked up now? Definitely is. Toodles, doodles, and lemons, everyone. Bye.